Dubai has silently achieved another world's first. This time, it wasn't announced with fanfare or a Guinness World Record, but instead was launched quietly with almost no publicity at all. Situated on Dubai Al Ain Road between Dubai Outlet Mall and the Sevens is the brand new Dubai Camel Hospital, the world's first medical facility 100% dedicated to the health and well-being of the country's camel population.
We have the camel, which is the most important animal, I think, in the region. It is, if you think about breeding, racing, okay, so that's why the government here, Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Umrah, he thought to build this hospital to help these sick camels, and especially, after the races or during the races, there will be a lot of, fractures. So there is no such a hospital in the region to treat this type of cases. So from there, the idea came that, the need to build a hospital like this was must.
The 40 million dirham facility had a soft opening in 2017 and was almost instantly flooded with patients as word spread quickly among the population. Now officially open, it boasts some world-class technology mostly adapted from the horse racing world to diagnose and treat camels.
Camel has got a very long neck, so we cannot reach with the normal length of endoscope to the stomach, and that's why we have made specially a long arm endoscope, 5-meter long arm endoscope we have just custom made for our camel needs.
The vast majority of the patients admitted to the hospital come from the camel racing scene in the UAE, and the injuries that doctors encounter in the hospital are what you would expect from such camels.
So we're seeing a lot of orthopedic cases, including fractures, joint problems, ligament problems, tendon problems. We're seeing a lot of soft tissue issues, abdominal problems, head and neck problems. So again, a very sort of broad spectrum, if you like, of surgical conditions are coming in. A lot of lameness conditions coming in as well. A lot of upper respiratory issues too.
But how close are camels to other equine species, and how does veterinarian training need to adapt to suit needs specific to camels?
Yeah, I mean, the camel is kind of in between the horse and the cow, let's say, with a bit of giraffe thrown in. And so, using those species brought into the camel world is actually, the transition is not as big as you think. The many conditions are very similar, actually. And so we can use the same approaches, the same technology, the same experiences, pre, intra and post-op, to basically tackle pretty much every single case you're going to come across on a camel.
The Dubai Camel Hospital has recently successfully performed an operation on a racing camel that would previously have left the camel severely lame or worse before the hospital was opened, a world's first for the hospital and for the UAE.
So humeral fracture is your long bone here, okay, that's called the humerus, okay, and this camel had sustained it as possibly a stress fracture initially that then went on to catastrophic fracture. And so we went in there to repair it using the latest locking plate technology. And so, yeah, that is quite a groundbreaking surgery in the camel world.
And what is the success rate of a specialized surgery like this, and will the camel ever race again after recovery is complete?
Well, the success rate of these, I would probably toss a coin in the air and give you a 50-50 split on that. It will certainly never return to racing, but the aim of this particular repair was to get this camel sound enough so it can breed comfortably afterwards. So that's kind of the sort of the severity of the injury it had. It will never return to racing, but we can fix it well enough with the right technology, the right team, the right aftercare, the right physiotherapy to get it back to breeding soundness.
With the ability to treat minor to severe ailments, the Dubai Camel Hospital is a true blessing to the country's camel population and is helping to advance Dubai's heritage of camel husbandry into a new era. Logan Fish for Gulf News.